Hey, what up, everybody, and welcome back to another live video with yours truly, Stephanie Campanella. Today's episode is about PPC versus SEO. So PPC is pay per click, and SEO is search engine optimization. Now, I get asked what the difference is between these two all the time and the costs between these two all the time, so let's debunk this together. Alright, so I have gone ahead and done a quick screenshot of a local search. So I've got here North Sydney Plumber, and I've got some ads. So can we see that this says, wow, that is one big pencil. So can we see here that says ad? That's an ad, right? Here again. That's an ad. That's an ad. There's 4 ads there, yeah? If we come down the bottom, so we've got 4 and then position 5, position 6, position 7. So if you are running a pay-per-click campaign right now and you're wondering what position 6 means, it means you're down the bottom. It means what the hell are you doing? Stop wasting your money. So those are the ads, right? This is where the ads go. Okay, and down the bottom. You only want to be up the top. To be perfectly honest, let's roll this out. Boom. This section here, this is probably the most expensive. Yeah, we'll do it first. But this one is actually a little bit less and it converts better. So stop asking for position 1. Get position 2 because it converts really well. Much better than the first one. And to be honest, even from my eye, this one looks kind of spammy. It's got like this $65 a day and 0 call fee, whereas this guy is more legitimate. It's just like 1, bang, done. I would rather click this than click this. But hey, that's just me. Alright, so let's scroll down a little bit further. Now again, I always get asked this question. This is like the best thing you can do for your business. This here. Hey, Bill. This bit here, this is Google My Business. It is free to set up, but obviously to gain this position, someone is doing some serious optimization. So yes, this is free to set up, but obviously there's a lot of people doing this, and so you need to pack this stuff full of optimization tricks to make sure that you can actually come up first, yeah? Now, below here is your local listings, your SEO listings. So this is this, they call it SERPs. It's basically the 9 listings on the first page of Google. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we've got 10 today. Look at that. So just remove all that. Now you can see OneFlare. OneFlare must be doing some serious SEO right now because they're a big directory. And I guess this is a bit of a call out. OneFlare, right here, they're a directory and they've got the 10 best plumbers in North Sydney. Okay, cool, whatever. And then you've got True Local. Okay. And then we've got Laser Plumbing. They're a massive franchise, yeah? And then you've actually got some legitimate businesses. You've got PH7, you've got North Shore Plumbing, you've got Plumber North Sydney, you've got STS Plumbing. Oh, I know that guy. I used to go to the gym with him. So let me just rub this out. Can't compete against the big, yeah, totally. So you can't, we don't have enough money to come up in here, yeah, and pay big money, and we'll look at what it costs in a sec. First things first, do this for your business. Grab a Google My Business listing and fill all the details out. So we'll open this up in a sec when I drop the iPad. But you want to put some photos. You want to make sure that your name's, sort of savvily written there. You want to make sure you're chasing reviews. See how this guy's got 29 reviews and he's coming up first? There's definitely a reason for that. Okay, so if you've got no marketing budget, that's actually where you start. You start here. You try and get into the local listings. Because if you can get in here, I mean, obviously, you get right after these guys, and you get before all these guys who are spending at least a couple of grand a month to get on here, yeah? So, if you got no budget, that's where you want to start, yeah? Let's clear this. Alright, so just so we're really clear, alright, again, just going to squeeze this up. This is pay per click, yeah? And we're paying Google, yeah? So there was also a comment where someone said, oh, I can get that at a better price. Well, you can't because your salesperson's full of crap. This is basically, we are just paying Google and they are putting our ad on the very top of Google. Like that's just as easy as it is, okay? And again, remember, these are your search engine results. Now, I love search engine results because it's investing in your business for the future. So if we've got nothing to do and we need work, then 100% let's do some pay-per-click because we want to get some work, we want to generate some work right now. If we do this smart enough, it can actually be cost-effective, but we do have to realize we need to set a budget, otherwise we're just going to get outbid. So, yeah, this is pay-per-click. This is Google My Business, local listings. It's free to set up. You just need to optimize it. And then these are your search engine results, your SERPs. This is going to be from your hardworking SEO practitioner that's in there and doing the work, and you finally get to the first page of Google. Okay, let's change it up here. And let's show this. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so I just had in my iPad North Sydney Plumber. North Sydney Plumber. So very similar, right? So what I wanted to stress was when you're doing pay-per-click, and this came up yesterday in a conversation with someone, you cannot just send someone to your homepage. So for example, if we go to, I'm not going to go to these directories because they just, I hate them. Let's go here, right? So we're getting taken to the homepage of this person. It's not very good. We should be actually taken to a North Sydney page. We should actually get taken to, look at this. Where's North Sydney? This is what, oh my gosh. Someone called this plumber. His page for North Sydney has disappeared. He has the ranking for page 1. Yeah, he's like number 4, number 5. But someone has deleted this page. I can't believe we just found this. That is why it's going to the homepage, because Google knows, wow, Google knows that this is dead. And that's why it's not serving us to his page. Okay, come on, let's try another one. This website's very slow. I don't even remember which one we clicked on. Gotta get a fast website, seriously. Okay, so North Sydney same-day plumbing service. Again, we're at the homepage. Facts you should know about Plumber North Sydney. But I mean, look at this. It's got Luna Park. It's pretty obvious that this is North Sydney. It's even got a map for North Sydney. This is a much better page for... This is actually just a little squeeze page. Just for North Sydney, just for hot water, just for block drains. Bill, if you're still there, you could actually build painting, Vaucluse, and you can go Vaucluse painting, this week's service, let's say. I don't think you turn up that day. And then you can go, painting the entire, bedrooms, 4 bedrooms painted, or master ballroom painted, depending on what is in the Vaucluse house. But you could literally just reproduce a little site like this for just Vaucluse. That's basically what this guy's done. I guarantee this number is also attached to some of the massive business. Yeah, Dr. Drip. All right. So let's go back here. This is, I wouldn't call it a landing page. I would call it a squeeze page, because it's a page that's dedicated to a certain suburb. So what obviously Dr. Drip here is doing, because his name is in the bottom of the site, if you go to Dr. Drip, he's built out website after website. And this one's just for North Sydney. I guarantee if we found another suburb, it's probably got another site. But literally, he's just gone block drains, North Sydney, hot water, North Sydney, emergency plumbing, North Sydney, pipe relining, North Sydney. Google is loving this, because if I'm in North Sydney and I need a plumber, this plumber does only that. So it's actually really perfect. And this is a really good strategy, to literally put a single domain up for a single suburb and just smash that one suburb, and then obviously get the rankings. Alright, so let's go back to price. What's it cost? So I'm just going to throw this in here. North Sydney plumber. Yeah, target a suburb. This is exactly what this person is doing. Okay. So this here is showing us that Plumber North Sydney, if we were going to pay for this keyword, woo, this is what I mean. Cost per click, so paid search, CPC, cost per click, is about $50 a click. Holy moly, look at this. Plumber North Shore, it's worth $80 a click. Plumber Mossman is worth about $50 a click. I always average this. Plumber plus suburb usually equals about $50. I cannot believe North Shore is $83, but hey, look at the types of houses that are sitting on the North Shore. 3-4 bedrooms, they've got a tennis court, they've got a pool, they've got kids going to private schools. Like, there's a lot of plumbing work that's going to be done here. So, now, I just want you to understand the concept. So, Plumber North Sydney, that keyword is worth, according to my awesome tool, SEM Rush, that is worth $52 dues. So again, if I throw that into our mate Google, this person is paying $50. This person is paying $50. If I just click that, it's $50. And that's what I mean when, what's your budget? Because pay per click is based on a budget. So you got to set out your daily budget. So if you want to spend $100 a day, well, guess what? You're going to get 2 clicks because they're worth $50 each. And then we set that budget, and you go, Steph, where's my ad? And I go, well, actually, we already had our 2 clicks, and it was 6 in the morning, and now our ad's done for the entire day. So it's not going to work. You need a site to convert. Yeah, exactly. So that's the other thing. You might be clicking here and, costing the company $50. But then mum goes, oh, let's try these guys and these guys and these guys. And she goes to a bunch of different websites. And then you bounce away because it wasn't the right thing. That's why it's so important that you don't just send someone. So see, look what these guys have done. localplumbingheroes.com/Plumbers North Shore Sydney. They've got a specific page on North Shore and North Sydney. It calms the user. It makes sure that they're in the right place. They're seeing things that are, familiar to them. Like, imagine if this page said Blacktown. They'd be like, well, that's not my plumber. How dare you think that I will do that? So, yeah, this is a perfect example of when you're spending money on these ads, you want to make sure that the ad goes to a specific page on your website. This guy, look at this guy. SydneyEmergencyPlumbing.com.au, plumbing in Sydney. And again, it's local, it's North Shore. Yeah? So it's just not a website that has homepage, services page, contact page. Yeah? It's a website to actually convert, and to have these marketing tools in place, you need to have subpages set up so that you can coerce the person to know that they're in the right place, and you can answer all their questions. You can put some frequently asked questions on here and say, yes, this is where we totally work. These are all the things that we do. Yes, you should totally call us. Excuse me. So, let's go through this concept again, yeah? Dun, dun, dun. My iPad is asleep. There we go. Welcome back. Okay. One more time. One more time. That is pay per click. We just looked at the research. That's about $50 a click. I mean, seriously, if you want about 20 people to come through your site, and that's about just under 1 an hour, 20 people times $50 dues is $1,000. $1,000 a day times 30 days in a month. That's $30,000 dues. So, yeah. But hey, like, you know, if you're getting a $30,000 job every day because you're spending $1,000 a day, that's good money. So you just got to realize, am I all in and I'm investing every single day in my business and making sure that I answer that phone every single day? Or am I going to go a long-term investment strategy and go in this way? Yeah. Am I going to work on my site, build the structure right? I mean, you still should be building your structure right when you are doing PPC, but still, are you going to get someone to invest the time to build the right website, to fix your website, to make sure that the right web pages are on that site, so that when someone does simply, you know, search for North Sydney Plumber, you come up. Alrighty. Well, I can see, Bill, you're asking thoughts on Facebook ads. Super cheap. I think I actually put a video in here the other day. I can't see it. I'll have to make you another video. Or I'll link you the video that I actually made the other day. Anyway. Facebook ads is really cheap, but obviously people don't look in Facebook and just go, oh, I'm looking for a plumber. They go straight to Google, and we can tell this because, again, if I go back to this tool, don't give me... Okay, Plumber North Shore, 140 people searching for that every single month in this Sydney basin. North Shore Plumbing, 260 people searching for that. Facebook doesn't give us that data, and I highly doubt that people are jumping into Facebook going, Plumber North Sydney. Highly doubt. But what you can do, let's see what these guys, have they done it? Ooh. These guys have 3 pixels on their website. So what they're basically doing is, I won't jump into my Facebook, I guarantee there's a whole bunch of spam there. So these guys are doing the right thing. They've got the Facebook pixel on their website, which means when someone comes here from Google, they then might get stalked in Facebook. These guys are not doing Facebook ads for this page. Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, the way that Facebook works is that you spend top dollar in Google getting someone to your site and they do not convert. You can spend an extra 20 cents stalking them out of Facebook and pulling them back into your website. So it's kind of like you've already spent $50 on someone, you might as well spend another 20 cents on somebody. So that is a very good strategy to put the two of them together. Remarketing, that's basically what Facebook does, the Facebook stalking pixel, remarketing. That used to be massive in Google, but it is tremendous. I got some video ads going on at the moment, and like 6,000 people have seen it for like $6. It's ridiculous. So Facebook is very good. Anyway, I'm getting way off topic. So I just want to say adios and make sure that we are super clear on what pay-per-click is versus what SEO is. It's very different. Pay-per-click, we are paying Google to do Google AdWords, or you're paying a marketer to run your Google AdWords account and to be in the running for this kind of stuff, yeah? This, $50 a click kind of stuff. Ooh. Excuse me. And I mean, you can see all the people that are actually doing ads. Like, here's all the copy for the ads. It's very popular. But if you don't have that $1,000 to spend a day, you could smash out $2,000 and really smash your site, and then be in the running for the local listings. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope this was of value, and until next time, ciao.